Hey YouTube, it's echobear, and today I want to read an app for you guys. I've just noticed the alpaca's dead in the background. Hey YouTube, it's echobear, and today I want to read an app for you guys. It's called Super Duper Punch. Now before I get into talking about this app and why I like it, let's get through some of the serious stuff. So Super Duper Punch is made by Amir Alavi, and the first version that I can find of it being released was on August 19th, 2016. So still fairly relatively new. And essentially this is kind of a tug-of-war punching game. So it combines like the mechanics of tug-of-war with a punching game or a fighting game. So the premise of this game is super duper simple. You super duper punch your opponent to either the top or the bottom of the playing field, because you have a very wide arena that the screen scrolls back and forth on depending on who's farthest from the center. And you don't have to punch the person to the opposite side of where you start. You can let them punch you almost to getting a KO and then just flip around to the other side of them and punch them into the knockout area. So that makes this game really fun and really interesting just as far as a premise. Because usually with these games it's like a very specific place you have to knock them out of, or it has to be your side, or the cat is scratching his collar and making a lot of noise. I apologize. But this game is really interesting because the first person you fight an almost identical copy of yourself. The second one you fight is bigger and bulkier. And it continues, like they get stronger, they get faster, they punch harder, they are bigger and harder to move than you are. So you've gotta like kind of plan ahead and figure out how you're gonna do things. Because if you can get a direct hit to the character's head, you can make them dizzy. And they have to like rapidly like spam touch their punch button to even be able to continue like getting back to fighting. And speaking of those buttons, the controls in this game are really interesting and really reminiscent of like old gaming cabinets, which I got to handle a lot at my time at PRGE. Pretty much you have one joystick on your left hand that controls your movement, like up, down, left, right, and then your other one is your punch button. So it feels really smooth. It's not clunky, it's really tight, and it makes sense for what it is. So as this game progresses, like I said, it gets a lot harder, but you learn as you go, so it's a fair progression of difficulty. And aesthetically, this game is just ridiculous. There's colors everywhere. I now have a cat. Say hi to Smokey. But there's a lot of ways that you can progress through all of this. You're just gonna be a wiggle worm, aren't you? The visuals of this game are just absolutely fantastic. Like I was saying, you need to just chill. It's super vibrant, super colorful. Everything has like the same lineless art style. It's the same lineless art style, and it just looks beautiful. There's a ton of stuff to interact with, like the stuff in the background eventually becomes stuff that you interacted with in the foreground, and it just continues building on itself, and it's a really wonderful game. And since I have a really fussy cat who's asking to be fed, yes, you, I didn't expect to have you in this video, yet here you are. I'm gonna give this game a 9 out of 10. I definitely recommend it. It's super fun, it's super easy to pick up, it's just super duper fun. Oh my goodness. But as always, thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to like and comment down below, hit subscribe, say hi to the cat, Smokey. If you haven't met Smokey before, it's Smokey. Say hi. But thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye. Whoa, Smokey, where are you going? Where are you going? Really? On my back? Bye.